Good morning students. Myself Dr. Neetu Singh, Assistant Professor in Physics, Government Nagarjun, PG College of Science, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Today I am going to discuss with you electric quadrupole radiation. This topic is taken from paper 1 Electrodynamics, Unit 4 of MSc Physics 2nd Sem. I would like to discuss contents regarding this topic. First, I would like to discuss introduction, in which I will explain what is electric dipole, what is dipole moment, and what is quadrupole. After that, we will derive a mathematical expression, and in last we will calculate average power radiated per unit solid angle, in which I will discuss two cases. So let's start with the introduction. First, electric dipole. An electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a finite distance. Now, dipole moment. What is dipole moment? Suppose Q is the magnitude of each charge and dl is the separation between them. Then dipole moment P is defined as P is equal to Q into dl, where direction of dipole moment is from minus Q to plus Q. Electric quadrupole. What is electric quadrupole? A quadrupole is a combination of two electric dipoles with the dipole moment equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. An electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a finite distance. I have shown this by this diagram. We are having two charges, minus Q and plus Q, and the direction of dipole moment is from minus Q to plus Q. If the distance between these two charges is 2a, then the dipole moment will be equal to Q into 2a. Consider a quadrupole containing two electric dipoles, each of dipole moment P. We can see this in this diagram. We are having two charges. One is positive charge, positive Q plus Q, and the another one is minus Q. If we are having quadrupole, means we are having two electric dipoles. This system possesses quadrupole moment which varies with time, and hence it will emit radiation called quadrupole radiation. The quadrupole field may be derived by considering it to the superposition of two dipole fields. The electric field due to a single dipole located at the origin at any point P in the radiation zone is E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P double dot sin theta upon RC square into n theta. So we are having the value of P dot and P double dot here, and we will put all this value in equation 1 and we will find the value of E. It will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P naught omega square sin theta upon RC square e to the power minus I omega t minus r upon c into n theta. The center of dipoles are at distances L by 4 and minus L by 4 from the origin. It is clear that the dipole 1 is at a distance L by 4 and dipole 2 is at distance L by minus L by 4. The phases of two dipoles relative to origin are therefore k L by 4 cos phi and minus k L by 4 cos phi minus pi, where k is equal to omega by c and minus pi is introduced because two dipoles are oscillating out of phase. In this way, the electric field component due to quadrupole we can obtain. Now we will find out what is Poynting vector. The Poynting vector represents the power flux, that is amount of energy crossing per unit area placed perpendicular to vector per unit time. So S is equal to E cross H. Now we will find out the value of S by putting the values of E and H in equation you are watching. We will put all the values and we will find the value of S is equal to P naught square omega to the power 4 sine square theta upon 8 pi square epsilon naught c cube r square into sine square k l by 4 cos theta n r. As we have to find out average power radiated per unit solid angle, so we will find it by using dP upon d omega, and its value will be S r square into n r. So we will put the value of S here and we will find the average power. Now we will discuss special cases. The case 1 where L is equal to lambda, that is KL is equal to 2 pi. Then dP upon d omega, it will be equal to omega to the power 4 p naught square upon 8 pi square epsilon naught c cube sine square theta sine square pi by 2 cos theta. So we can find out quadrupole moment Q is equal to 2p naught into L, and we will put the value of this in dP upon d omega and we will find the value of dP upon d omega. As we know KL is equal to 2 pi, that's why L will be equal to 2 pi by K, that is 2 pi C upon omega. So dP upon d omega, it will be equal to omega to the power 6 Q square upon 128 pi square epsilon naught C to the power 5 sine square theta sine square in bracket pi by 2 cos theta. Now we will discuss the second case in which L tends to 0. Suppose L is going to be 0, then P increases, so Q remains constant. In this case, the dipole pair reduces to a point quadrupole located at the origin. Then sine in bracket KL upon 4 cos theta will be equal to KL by 4 cos theta. So we can write the value of E theta, it will be equal to I k square p naught upon 2 pi epsilon naught r sin theta in bracket KL by 4 cos theta e to the power minus omega t minus r by c. So Poynting vector will be equal to half E cross H. So we will put all these values and we will get the value of dP upon d omega. So it is obvious from this expression that the maximum power which is radiated, it will be radiated at the angle 45 degree. Thank you very much.